What's up guys, this is EveryJ and welcome to my channel. Last week, once again we've hit some jackpots from half of the stock picks that we've made last week. And now back at the weekend stock picks to do it again. These are some stocks that I will be playing throughout the week or a month and hope that it will help those of you whom are lost on what stocks to buy in current market. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, first let's check up on the futures market. SPY is on rampage, breaking out of the channel we've drawn back in August last year. Right here it's breaking out. I believe there will be some turbulence before hitting $420 on SPY. I will personally wait for some pullbacks for adding into any long-term stocks. Around or below at least $410 would be nice in my opinion. Let's see QQQ. QQQ is on its track to another bullish wave in my opinion, and chart is overextended a little bit as you can see. It is currently getting some pressure for breaking out. If you can see here, it's kind of dying out on the momentum side here as well as here. And I wouldn't mind to have some consolidation at the current level. Now for the stock picks, first is Uber. Uber just finished its wave 1 through 5 recently, back in February here. I believe it is having correctional wave A through E right now. It is moving within this nice upside channel drawn on the chart. And this shows me that it is having very healthy correction. If this is actually a correctional wave, I can see coming down to finish its wave once more before any bullish run. And it makes sense for me to pick some up shares at the level between $52 and $56 with cut loss below the lowest level I could consider to be a healthy pullback, which in this case would be $50.90. Next up on the list is Boeing. Boeing is back on the list again after giving us some massive returns on the last play we've done. It was back on, I believe, early last month. It has some major flush after breaking out right here of the bullish pennant. If I just pull the chart big back here, very large bullish pennant right here. And although it flushed down after breaking out of the pennant, it bounced right back up before breaking down below the top of the pennant, which tells me that the level might have become a very strong support. I would consider picking some shares up with any dip and would hold it until maybe $220. I also have Boeing for my semi-long-term stock portfolio and will be a hold until they solve all the issues they have within the company. I firmly believe they have more upside potential in the near future, and I also like how the stock is making this staircase movement going up, which makes some strong levels for support in the future. Next up is apps. Digital Turbine. It is back on the list from the last week. It almost broke the pennant we have drawn last week, but coming down to the buy zone again. I will pick more shares up if the level is held on tomorrow, which is Monday. If it's gonna go next week, will be the time for the stock to be going up. Next up is NetEase. NetEase Incorporated, Chinese online portal site which mainly generates its revenue from gaming services. When looking at this chart in year duration here, I can see it moving within this channel drawn on the chart, making higher highs and higher lows every time. And currently it is at an interesting level where a previous bullish run has ended and also started. If the pattern repeats itself, I can see it having another impulse wave coming pretty soon. And back on May of last year, it had its wave 1 through 5, finishing its wave with the A to E correctional channel here. and then starting another wave 1 through 5 here, starting November last year. And let's see if the pattern repeats once again within this month or the next month. Next up is Netflix. Netflix have been consolidating for quite some time now within this panda drawn on the chart. After finishing its wave 1 through 5 here, I believe the correctional channel is almost done at this point. And if the stock is going to move, it should be at this level right here. It makes sense for me to pick some shares up at the lower end of the planet with close cut loss below $490. But earnings is coming up soon next week, so do watch out for that. Next up on the list, Palantir. Palantir is back on our list also. It is one of my forever hold stock in my portfolio, I think. But it's taking its time longer than I have anticipated. If you have not bought into the stock yet, and I believe right now would be the pretty good spot to buy in. Nothing much to talk about the stock at this moment, but if the stock goes below the cut loss level drawn here, I can see coming back down around $15, which would be my very big buy zone for my long-term hold. Next up is United Natural Foods. It is back on our list also. It hasn't moved much from previous buy zone, and my plan still stands. Although the chart is looking weaker than last week because of this movement right here in the past 2 days, I still like how it is holding and climbing along this diagonal trend line drawn on the chart from last week. And let's see how it moves from here on. Last up on the list will be Fastly. Fastly is one of my love and hate type of stock. I believe in the technology for the future use, but it has not been performing as I have expected it to be. One good thing is that it has been working very well for me for swing trading, and once again it is at very interesting level for me to get back into the play. With a strong hold at the previous lows, as you can see here and here, and it's the third time it's making the hold at this level, forming this bullish pennant also right now. I had to include this in this week's stock picks, and it will be one of the highest risk play for the week. But it has higher upside potential as well, as you can see. Watch out for their earnings coming up soon right here on May 5th. Well, that's not too close though. And set your cut loss before entering the trade. Alright, you all, that is all. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any question with the other stocks that you have any concern, you can leave it down in the comments so I can help you out to make some profit out of it. And see you next time. Bye bye.